don't give her the views, please, guys. This is what she's
wanting. Tomorrow, guys, that's fine.
So you talk on it tomorrow.
I will say the exact same thing I've just said then. No, I didn't. I took it off. It's walking off. I have seen it all, yeah. You can't avoid it. It's everywhere, isn't it? Okay, see, I just rage baited them all.
I wonder if she'd be laughing it was her family. I wonder if, if it was her family, would she be laughing like this?
Oh, basically all the tea. I just basically said I'd do the same as what that man did.
I'm going to play it in a minute, Mike. Well, this is her explanation, so I've gone a bit backwards.
I spun the narrative that the man was his car was getting attacked for no reason.
The guy they dragged out the car was getting attacked for no reason.
It got stuck, it ran around my finger, a little tiny
I tell you one thing, if that was my family, I'd bloody be doing more than dragging him out of the bloody car. Do you know what I mean?
No, the thing is, Claire, George has done things personal to me, so that's why I don't like her.
What's that? No reason to play this one first, and I know it makes no reason yeah.
That's the difference. We don't all have to like the same people.
She said the crowd were hooligans. The crowd was amazing. Desperate for views here.
You can think what you want, Beau. You never even said a heart me.
Look at her just putting on a lipstick, like, just couldn't be asked.
But we're not going to make this about Georgia. The people who watch me day in, day out, they know that I would never speak about like that ever. That's just not in my... That's not in my morals. It's wrong. But that's what these creators do.
All right,
and
thank you.
Watch me tomorrow, right? Get dragged all over the app.
Tweedledee.
I can handle it. I've had it for 6 months.
That's what you want, though, isn't it? That's what you want. You want to be dragged across the set because you want the limelight. That's why I wasn't sure whether to play it. But I thought, no, I need to play this because it was so despicable.
Once I can handle it. So watch it get dragged and spun the narrative that Sophie said this and that, Sophie said this and that with only half the story.
You know what, SB? It's also your attitude with it. You're sitting there putting your lipstick on, you're laughing. You just can't be asked. You just don't care.
No, Paul, I should have warned you I was going to do that. But that's why I took a while to come back on when I got banned, because I thought, what can I do to make a point?
Guys, if you do feel like watching her, God knows why you'd want to, ghost watch her, don't give her the views.
In. I was thinking about it and I thought, this is what I'm going to do.
Thanks, guys. I'm going to watch it in a minute.
I was on the phone to Zia and I didn't even tell her. I thought, you know what, I was thinking about it.
You're lying. Don't lie. You sat there on the phone to Zia and said, this is what we're going to do. We're going to say the worst of the worst of what happened in Liverpool to get the views. We're going to rage bait because that's what people do, right? The thing is, though, SB, is you see people getting views like myself and other people that say, we do say controversial things. We do at times, say things for a reaction. Absolutely. But the thing is, the problem here is you're saying it about something that's happened in real life. That's real life shit. That people have been injured. That is just too low. And I would never, and I am, the queen of dark humour, would never joke or anything about something like this.
I thought, yeah, I'm going to do this. Because if you watch that video like that, right? Because this shows how the news propaganda works. The way Daily Mail have posted this clip 3 hours ago.
Shall I show you?
I didn't even tell Zia. The way they've posted it, just saying car plows into Liverpool Trophy Parade, right? I know, I've scared Zia, bless her. She's probably in hospital having a heart attack.
No. Zia supports her. She made a comment, and I'll show you the comment. Said I stand by everything she said.
Sorry, Zia.
What's funny?
So if you watch it, it's just showing a car driving down the street and people kicking the car. Now, we all know what actually happened because it's all over the news. But the way that video's being portrayed, you could look at that and think, hang on a minute, someone's kicking the car, he's going to be angry. So you look at it from both points of views there.
No, you see what you see on camera. They were kicking the car because of what happened before, because they were driving recklessly into people. Okay, you didn't see that bit. You didn't see the bit right when the car, you know, from the very beginning. They weren't attacking the car for no reason. The car shouldn't be there. Okay, people were not. You saw like half of it. You didn't see the beginning bit of it. No, you didn't. But the reason why they were attacking the cars, I can't even believe I'm justifying. I'm trying to discuss this as to, do you know what I mean? She knows exactly what she's doing.
Just because that's what it's showing. It's not showing him doing anything wrong in this clip, is it? It's showing him driving down the street and people kicking him. So that's how the media portrayed the video to look. So then people... So even someone commented on it saying, right after fans attacked him and his car may be causing him to panic. So that's what someone said. So already people are speculating from what the media have put out. Right, guys, you're not really getting my in. Just chill in the comments a second and just listen to what I'm saying. You're not getting my message across here. I'm saying this is how the media have made it look. Because people are commenting on the clip, defending the man. It's showing how media and people on this app twist things to a certain way. So people are commenting saying, right after fans attacked him and the car maybe caused him to panic. But other people are saying, I'm not agreeing with what he's done in any way, but looks like he was being attacked. So the way the media have posted it out is to make it look like
she's not
the
right,
man was innocent and that he was getting attacked, to make the people at the trophy parade look like the criminals, when that's not what's happened. What's happened is the other way around. The man in the car is at fault, but the media are now spinning it that it's not that way. Because look how the comments on the clip, if you go on the Daily Mail's TikTok and look at that clip 3 hours ago, you will see the comments in there, everyone defending that man. Exactly, the Daily Mail are at fault here. Yeah, exactly, Victoria. And that's the point I tried to make, is that you watch this one video, it looks like, I'm pointing at that because it's on that screen, but it's there.
And now because of what she's saying, right, she's inciting hatred here. This is exactly what she's doing. People are saying in the comments, yeah, it's all fake. It's the media lie. This is because of what she's putting out there.
It looks like the man's trying to get away from people and they've made it look like he's the victim when he's not the victim. We don't actually know what happened. He could have had a heart attack or a stroke behind the wheel. He could have...
He didn't have a stroke. He didn't have a heart attack. Because we all quite clearly saw someone from Liverpool that opened the door and the driver shut the door. We all saw that, did we not?
Intentionally been trying to harm somebody, but the media go out with the stories before knowing the facts. So I spun it then with my narrative from what I saw on this one clip, going with what the majority were saying in the comments, and look how raised you all were. So remember that when you were supporting a creator who is spinning a narrative on somebody else on this app, like Torian's been doing with EQ saying she was racist to her. There was no evidence of her being racist towards Torian, not one clip or anything anywhere. But you've seen loads of clips of Torian being transphobic to her, but you people are still defending Torian. And that is exactly the same situation here.
I've zoned out a little bit, I'm not going to lie, because she just waffles. I don't even know what she's talking about. I'm going to get to the video as to what she said.
So there you go, guys.
People actually believing her. People actually believing her in here. Right. Let me get this.
I'd never do that to somebody or other people, but that was the best way to use it without using people that are going to cry on the app about it.
Drama.
Right, I'm gonna just she's actually worse than EQ. I know she's trying to be EQ, but she's worse than EQ because I don't even think EQ would joke about something that's happened in real life. Now I'm just wondering, because EQ is from Liverpool, isn't she? How she feels about SB now after what she's saying. So let me see if I've got the video here. Okay, here it is. Now this is the video she said.
The road, it could have, it could have been an emergency. You had to get to one of the places of businesses. Someone could have an apartment above. There could have been an emergency. You never know. You don't start kicking a car and damaging someone's car, do you?
So the car, now this is where she's just taking the piss. You know what I mean? So there could have been an emergency, so he decided to run people down. But you don't start kicking the car. I mean, she's definitely 100% rage baiting here. She's desperate for the views. We're not stupid on that.
End of the day, the police deal with it. We don't know what happened. We weren't there. If there was a child involved, then that's not good, no. There should be no running people over altogether, to be honest. But you bet if I have somewhere to be, I'm going mad. And that's just me.
So she's basically saying, from I get from what she's saying here, is that if she was that driver and she had to get somewhere, she would do the same thing.
Know what these
And then listen to her singing. Let me rewind this, okay? I'm going to play this again. Listen to her singing afterwards, okay? She is definitely rage bait. She's definitely, I feel, had a conversation with Zia and said, this is what we're going to do today. We're going to use this horrific situation and rage bait people.
The road, it could have, it could have been an emergency.
Listen to her humming.
Businesses. Someone could have an apartment above. There could have been an emergency. You never know. You don't start kicking a car and damaging someone's car, do you?
She's off for a trolley.
End of the day, the police deal with it. We don't know what happened. We weren't there. If there was a child involved, then that's not good, no. There should be no running people over altogether, to be honest. But you bet if I have somewhere to be, I'm going mad. And that's just me.
Know what these voices...
The road, it could
hear the humming.
It could have been an emergency. You had to get to one of the places of businesses. Someone could have an apartment above. There could have been an emergency. You never know. You don't start kicking a car and damaging someone's car, do you?
Is that on repeat? I'm not sure.
End of the day, the police deal with it. We don't know what happened. We weren't there. If there was a child involved, then that's not good, no. There should be no running people over altogether, to be honest. But you bet if I have somewhere to...
How casually? Well, yeah, we shouldn't be running people over, though, you know what I mean, if we were in an emergency.
I'm going mad. And that's just me.
Know what these voices...
Right, that's basically what she said. She's basically saying she would do the same thing if she was in an emergency. If there was an emergency. This woman needs to be cancelled after that, I think. There was a child under the car along with 3 adults. Honestly, I have no words. We all know she's taking the piss. She's rage baiting. But even me wouldn't rage bait at something like that. I don't know how she leaves her house. Don't know if this person's in the box. No, they're not. I'm angry as well, yes. I was fuming. The car swerved into people. Absolutely. Listen, we know what we saw. Now, we don't know why. That's one thing we don't know, and obviously we can't speculate on that.
Hello. So we found someone worse than me, have we?
Yeah. What do you think of that? Because you're from Liverpool, EQ.
What did she say exactly?
She basically said that she would do the same if maybe he was in an emergency and he had to get somewhere and.
Oh, I don't think that's right at all. No, but have you watched the footage?
You know what? It was also her attitude. She was laughing. It was.
Have you watched all the footage, Delusive? Like, and not just the car plowing. Have you watched what happened beforehand?
Beforehand, no.
Yeah, so there's other videos where he's at the top of the street at first and somebody opens his car door.
Oh, yeah, I saw that and he pulled it back.
Yeah, he pulls it back and that's when he puts his foot down. He's 50 odd. Imagine he was scared of getting battered. So I'm kind of like, was he doing it on purpose?
I mean, I can't get the images out my head. I can't get the video out my head of all those people that were.
Do you think he did it on purpose though, or he was just frightened because everyone was opening his door and beating on the car and he just panicked and maybe his foot went down on the pedal, or a medical situation happened, or who knows?
No, because he knocked someone over before they opened the car door. He knocked over a man, didn't he? Before someone pulled the door open.
I didn't see that footage. All I've seen is the part where his door gets opened and there's a bit where people are banging on the car still. Every video I've seen, there's people banging on his car, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm thinking, did he get scared? Oh, did you think he did it on purpose?
Oh, he did it on purpose, yeah. He did it, on my opinion, yeah. That was deliberate.
I'm interested to see what comes out today, obviously, because the police are going to issue a statement, aren't they? So
yeah. Oh, because I saw he knocked over a man first, right? Then he carried on, and then he actually swerved into the crowd. Nobody was attacking his car at that point.
But that was after the beginning bit at the end of the street, where someone opened his car door was open first, and then that's when he put his foot down.
I mean, he could have been drunk. It could be mental health.
Exactly. So I wonder what it was. I'm interested to hear because I couldn't just imagine some 50-odd-year-old man ploughing into loads of people, on purpose, and he's planned it type of thing.
I think what people's anger is the fact that Sophie was very casual about it and said she'd do the same thing if she was in an if there was an emergency. Yes, we know she's rage baiting, but
you would never do that, would you? Because even if the roads was closed and you went onto a street full of people, you'd leave your car stationary, wouldn't you? You wouldn't move it.
Yeah. I'm fuming. I mean, I just can't get the video out my head. And then you got someone like her just making a laugh about it. It's not funny. There was kids injured.
Did she laugh?
Yeah.
She laughed?
She was humming. She was, just very casual about it. Maybe I'd do the same if I was in an emergency. Very casual about it.
Ironically,
I haven't seen all of this. Hello, Evil. Don't you dare.
There's a clip that you'll need to see, Angie, which is the full clip. The clip that I was sent yesterday, the one that I forwarded over to you, that's cut down.
Right.
You're going to need to see the full clip. She explains that she was rage baiting, etc., etc.
Oh, Sophie Bailey. I've just played.
Oh, you played it already, have you? Okay, cool.
No, we haven't heard the bit about her saying she was rage baiting.
Yeah, no, I played that already.
Oh, you did? I missed that part. I was running about.
Yeah.
Oh, Corie, here's the prize. I hope you get the ships. Ships?
No excuse for rage baiting on that. Listen, me and Corie, I have dark humour. I wouldn't have dark humour with shit like that, man. How can she walk out of her house?
There was a fella who got interviewed and he said he's from Liverpool and he said it was an accident waiting to happen. Why was this one road left open as opposed to all the other surrounding roads were closed, you know what I mean, and stuff. Like, that road was an active road apparently, and all the pedestrians were the ones that walked into the road to begin with. It wasn't a designated path apparently.
Yeah.
Either way, though, EQ, I've watched a lot of clips on that. It was 1,000% deliberate, regardless whether he was panicking or not.
What
and
about
he reversed the vehicle.
Where he was pulling his car door open? What do you think about that?
Well, he reversed it first off.
After he hit someone.
But as he was driving down, he was deliberately turning into larger crowds. You could see the wheels turning.
He could have gone.
He was aiming for people.
He actually swerved.
Yeah, he was aiming for people. He was turning the car deliberately.
It'll be interesting to see what the police say today, won't it?
I just found it very weird. Well, not weird or whatever, but everyone jumped to their conclusions. Creators not being named. But either way, the conclusions were being jumped to. But then, you know, straight away the media had to post, this is a white British man. Everybody calm down, no speculation. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, because people were saying it was terrorist, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it still could be. I mean, it doesn't matter what colour you are.
Do you know what
no,
I
it doesn't
think
matter
here?
what colour you are.
Let's make our predictions as three big creators. My prediction is that he's going to say that people were attacking his car and his foot went down the road and make some excuse, you know what I mean? Like he was frightened for his life.
I'm going to say that he's going to use his mental health. He's got to be a nut. He's got to say he probably had some breakdown. I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? I
They've
wish
got to
there was
release
a
that in the
full video
media.
and not just little bits of videos, you know what I mean? So we could watch the whole thing to
I think
dissect
the
it.
people that were attacking the car to stop him, they opened the door to stop him. There's no reason for a car to be on that road. Why was he on? Why?
It was an open road, Ange. It
It
was
was
an,
closed. All right, it wasn't closed
so
off.
that road, so there was a fella who did an interview, and all the other roads were closed all around because he's a taxi driver or something. So all the other roads were closed. He said, but that one road, it's called Dale Street, Angie, because I'm from Liverpool. It's called Dale Street, and that's a through road to the Dock Road. You know, the Albert Dock and everything, the live buildings. So that main road was left open. It was never closed. So cars
You
were
remember
meant to
when
be going
he
down that way.
when he went into that crowd, he carried on going. When people were under his car, he was still driving. So to me, that was deliberate. And then he knocked over a man before he swerved into the crowd.
Yeah, so the road was open at the time, as John's just said. No, the road was closed. Then they reopened it, so the road was open. Angie, as an active road.
No.
Bella.
Was it Castle Street? I thought it was Dale Street.
Oh, baby. Hello, baby.
Oh yeah, he was going at a speed as well. He knew what he was.
I just think the very first clip is from when his car door was opened, and that was people attacking his car, but we didn't see what happened before that.
There's a clip page which I'll send both of you.
Yeah, because I'd like to see a full version.
They've got like screen recorders, like people Snapchats them, or the news have got, and then other people's Snapchats. So there's loads of different videos, but it kind of goes in chronological order.
Do you know what it is? The people in the chat are saying all different roads, because that road's, Angie, it leads like if you go down the end, it's called Water Street. If you go down the bottom end, it's called Dale Street. So it travelled the whole length of that road. So we're all correct, but it's just different parts of the road.
Yeah. Have we heard anything about the people that have been taken off?
2 are dead, apparently.
Really?
Apparently.
Wow.
Was there a baby injured as well?
Not too sure. Nobody's dead? I heard that was 2 dead. See what I mean about these rumours and stuff, Angie?
Yeah, that's what I don't like about social media, though. Everyone thinks they know everything. They're like,
Isn't it?
This happened.
Corey, have you ever said on your live yet there was something wrong with it? Oh, my tooth's hurt, and you get about 20 different fucking people saying, oh, it's tooth decay. Oh, it's this.
Yeah.
It's
You
fucking
get the
annoying.
dentist in, the doctor's in.
You're sorry you speak half the time, aren't you?
Right, so the topic of the story is are we going to drag Sophie Bailey today?
Oh yeah, I think she should be doing.
Yes! Drag her through
I
the
don't want
goals.
to give her the views, but I beg you guys, if you want to view her, ghost watch her. Don't give her what she wants.
Yeah, but I'm promoting her after my show tonight, so she'll get loads of views. Angie, listen, before you react to that, you are giving her promotion. People will want to see what she says back to you tonight. You're the one giving her views, nobody else. You're the one who's going to talk about her.
This morning I was thinking, should I talk about it? But it's got to be spoken on. It was disgusting and vile what she
You
said.
just realise when you do,
Defending people from Liverpool, EQ.
you're going to give her an extra 800 views. That's all I'm saying. You're trying to take views.
One night, maybe one night, 2 nights. But she's not consistent with the views, is she?
Yeah, I'm going to give her loads every day.
Yeah, but why would you do that? You're from Liverpool.
Yeah, because I don't know how she said. I haven't played the full thing. Corey, play it. Have you got the full thing? Because Angie hasn't got the full thing.
I'm getting ready, and you're going
I haven't got the whole video. I've played it.
Is that the whole play? Let me hear, because I only heard like the end. Go on, I'll mute.
The road, it could have, it could have been an emergency. You had to get to one of the places of businesses. Someone could have an apartment above. There could have been an emergency. You never know. You don't start kicking a car and damaging someone's car, do you? End of the day, the police deal with it. We don't know what happened. We weren't there. Or if there was a child involved, then that's not good, no. There should be no running people over altogether, to be honest. But you bet if I have somewhere to be, I'm going mad. And that's just me.
Insensitive to say that. Have you got somewhere to be?
Then there's another video of her explanation, which is just as bad. I just don't think you should.
Can we play your explanation though? I know. I'm the first one to throw her under the bus, but can you just play your explanation? Because this is going to be a very touchy subject for most people, and rightfully so.
Now.
Yeah. Can you just find her explanation?
Yeah, one second.
I'm the first one to throw her under the bus, Ange, but let's just give her a deal.
Fair enough saying the road's closed. You don't know the circumstances.
Oh, here's another video.
The road, it could have, it could have been an emergency.
Oh, okay, no, that's the same one. One second.
Angie did a couple.
The
road,
I'm trying to find it.
That's
Here
nothing
it is.
to do with me, but to me, it screams
about 3 minutes.
jealousy from seeing that me and you.
Should I just rewind it a bit?
It was okay for the minute.
Hold on. Well, why are you playing Pearl?
Just said that.
in any situation I want to prove a point. If you'll know that I have never ever spoke like that about anyone or any situation. And I thought, before I came back live after getting banned, I thought, Charlotte, this is the best topic to do it on. I do know the severity of the situation, yeah, and that shows how raged you all get over it. You all get absolutely raged over other people with very serious situations as well without knowing the facts. Spout your opinions like you work for the police when you don't, like you know all the evidence and you know everything that goes on. You don't. You know nothing.
Why is Sophie crashing into everyone today?
This is the FYP, exactly. It's not Sky News. And notice how it's all people who have never once been in my life, who don't know who I am, that don't watch me, who have their opinions and think they know how I take things.
Don't ever speak on it, but you know what it is?
We all need to respect people's different opinions 100%. And that's the thing. Exactly, Kirsten. I've never said anything like that ever. But it just shows exactly how you all lose your mind over it. Thank you, Chloe. Thank you, darlings. You lose your minds over one comment someone makes. And you've never seen me do that before, ever. But then there's people like Tori and other creators that are going around saying the worst stuff to people, being extremely transphobic. Where's the rage for that? I had people talking on my kids last night. Where's the rage for that? I've had people talking on my ex-partner who's not alive anymore and very sadly took his own life. Where was the rage for that? Didn't see Miss Red talk about it. Didn't see anybody talk about it in any way because they don't care, because it doesn't affect them. Now, these situations affect everybody in day-to-day life. I have done nothing but support people in there. I've brought things to the app and defended people who don't deserve me defending them because they've done nothing but be vile towards me. But my morals stand where they stand. And I believe that if somebody has done something wrong to someone and they've become a victim of something and they haven't done anything to cause that, then they deserve you to defend them. And that's where I stand.
Yeah.
I'm playing it or what?
So nobody raises issues when something happens. Exactly. So people are saying it's not an app thing, so why are we discussing it on the app? If it's not an app thing. That's what people are saying. I don't think she's done anything that bad. I like Sophie.
Well, she's saying that, you know, should do the same thing. Maybe he was.
In comparison to you, EQ, she haven't done anything bad because you do the fucking worst.
Exactly, so so you know what I mean, on the scale of things.
Sorry? So because she's not as bad as you, then, it's okay.
Oh, I like Sophie. She
Yeah, of course you like Sophie. She's a little prodigy. She's a little lapdog. She'll do whatever you
No,
say.
that's you, Corie.
I am not your lapdog. You would love me on all fours, but it's never going to happen.
Oh, imagine that sight. No way, Corie.
What do you mean, imagine that sight?
You might
It'd be a lot
have
better
that
than the
one
sight you paid for.
humming. She was humming and, you know, putting on her lippy, and she just didn't give a shit. It was just her attitude about it. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I saw that video. If you've seen that video, it's an image that you can never get out your head. It was awful. It was, you know, how can she? I don't know. I mean, I have dark humor. So do you, Corie. But we don't talk about something serious, anything serious like this. No, there's no rage baiting or dark humor when it comes to this. Yeah,
I think you love Sophie, Angie.
can't stand her.
Liar.
Yeah, she can't compare that to what people say on the net. You know what I mean? Crazy.
Do you know when you think about it in the grand scheme of things, there's going to be outrage for a day on that day. It's another thing to get the app by for the day.
Yeah. I don't know.
Corie caused all this.
Definitely you. I reckon in her ear, you stand there. Oh, Sophie, we can mention this today. And I reckon you've told her.
But I never did that with you.
Sam Walker's going mad over here.
Yes, you put him in a false sense of security.
No, I did not. I've always kept on the same level.
You put everybody in a false sense of security. I thought at one point, there you go, me and EQ are friends.
Well,
Next minute, you stabbed me in the back.
Excuse me, Luke came to you when we were friendly last time and he said, she's doing
Why are you
this, she's
bringing
doing
Luke into
this.
this? We're talking about
And
you.
you believed him, so it's on you.
No, we're talking about you.
What did it do to you? Go on.
Loads. Too much
What?
to mention.
Go on. The last time
Sophie Bailey and Levi sat on them call recordings.
It's not me, is it?
Oh yeah, 1000%.
That's nothing to do with me.
Yes,
I didn't even
they
know
need to
the
prove
one.
to their
So I
master
know
that they are
everything what
worthy of
people have
your
got
love.
on you. She says she's got more. She's going to drip feed. She said like you.
Oh yeah, of course, drip feed. Well, at least then she can't sit there and go, I stand for racism. Well, you don't stand for racism, funny enough, Sophie, because you're drip feeding racism, so you've lost your argument completely.
Oh, I don't think there's any more racism.
Apparently Sam's going crazy about what he said. Well, he's from Liverpool, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, rightly so. I stand with Sam on that 100%.
Anyway, back to topic. EQ's are wrong then. Right, where are we going?
Liar.
Sorry, Angela. Whenever I'm around her, I just feel the need to have a go at her. Sorry.
Oh, I made an AI video of Miss Red getting crucified on a cross, but I only put it on my story. It wasn't good.
Sorry? So, whoa. You've done what?
A video of Miss Red getting crucified on the cross with a thorn, a crown of
fabulous.
thorns.
More of your effed up AIs. Woo!
But that's not going to trigger anyone because it's not really bad. Can you think of anything, Angie, that I can do to trigger everyone? Like an AI?
I can think of loads, but I'm not going to tell you what you should do.
I've been struggling to think of really triggering things. That won't get me cancelled.
I can tell you what to do, but you won't like it.
No, I'll leave your suggestions, thank you.
Oh, yeah, I thought so.
What the hell?
Can I come and visit you, Corie, at your home? And I'll bring the fish some poison.
You bring the fish and what?
Poison.
You ain't coming near my house then.
Swearing Shep reacted to that video yet?
No, and I said last night on my live, I said that, right? I said, I'll delete it. You've got one opportunity to stop mentioning me. Get on with your relationship. If you're on the FYP, that's the only time we mention, so we'll see who mentions who first, won't we? But she's an animal killer anyway. She just thinks it's nothing that ducks that she took in get killed. It's weird. Imagine. It's gone to the police. Has a transphobia gone to police? Do you know what, Delusive? There's not one bit of footage of me ever being racist to her, but she's full face on camera about 50 million times being transphobic to me.
Yeah, that's
And
it. So they haven't got there's no proof of the comment.
but then when people say, you know what, they're like, it's gone to the police. No, it hasn't. Do you believe that's gone to the police, Delusive, on behalf of Swearing Shepherdess after all the transphobia when I've not actually said anything?
Yeah. I think that was a mistake, wasn't it? Because she went on camera and she was transphobic. I mean,
Yeah, the one that you're talking about is
that
from...
was you in the comments, you know, with the, you know, I
Well,
don't
the
know.
video that you're talking about is from when she's in the car with a white shirt on in August last year. So she's been calling me Andrew and digging bones up and everything for a long time. It's not just like because she's with me ex-fella. She did that just ignites it more.
Excuse me, he's not your ex-partner.
Oh, shut up, Corie.
No, you were paying him, therefore he's your employee and you're really his
Hate
employer.
speech, doesn't it, though? That's the problem, you know?
No ex-partnerships around you, sorry.
Whatever, love. Even Swearing Shepherdess calls me his ex-partner, so I think if she's
No,
with him...
you were paying him, so he's...
I wasn't paying him at all. I paid the
not a
drug debt off.
relationship.
I paid the drug debt off, love, and I gave him an allowance as a rich woman.
An allowance of £50
Yes,
a
exactly.
day.
Yeah, he had an allowance and he worked
You can
for
paint
me.
this however you wish.
He did
Either
my
way.
OnlyFans for
No,
me.
he was an
worked
employee.
and had a
Relax
job.
yourself.
So you're telling me if there's a rich woman, a lady of a big country manor, and she falls in love with a stable boy, that she won't give him money to survive? You know what I mean?
Why are you
mad?
acting like Jack
You're
was
just broke and don't get it. So do you know what, Corie, when you were with your ex-fella that you've told me about and you bought him a car and you bought him this...
Yeah,
were you
but again,
paying
I
him?
wasn't giving him an allowance.
Were you paying him? It's still the same. You give him a car,
no.
which is value well more than I ever give Jack.
No, absolutely not.
A car is expensive. You gave a man a car.
Yeah,
So you bought him, you paid for him.
but I want
No,
right.
see what I mean? So when you're in a relationship, Corie, you might know
the
once
car
you have
came
a few
further
more,
down. We were
because you've
together
never
for
really
2.5
had one.
years.
So when you've had a few more relationships, Corie, so what happens, Corie, if you fall in love with an absolute nobody, you're making all this money on TikTok and this is some lad who hasn't got a pot to piss in and you're loving me, you're going to like see him without and be like, oh no, I'm not giving you nothing, you're not having no new clothes, you're not doing this to get someone away from selling drugs.
Not giving him
So
an
don't tell
allowance.
me I paid anyone, love, because you're the one who has to go and pay rent, boys. Not me.
No, see, here we go. Is this where you
Well, there we go. You started it. How can you say here we go and I'm responding
because again, you
to
twisted
you saying
on
I
me.
pay men?
No, you tried to twist it on me.
No, you just said I pay
Yes,
men and I just
you tried to
explained
put
to
what
you
you
that I
do with
paid
your
the drug
men
debt off
onto
and then I
other
gave
men.
him a good honest job and I
No,
gave
you
him an
didn't give him a good
allowance.
honest job at all.
This £50
Who are
business...
hackering you when you've got to use a toothbrush to clean? And you think that's an honest job?
Well,
Shush.
many men love me, love, so...
Yes, of course they do, you single.
Yeah, I'm going
Yeah,
on a
leave me
date with
alone.
Luke's bloody cousin.
Everybody's so... Right, can we stick to the... Stop talking
I'm
to me.
going on a date with Luke and Rickster's cousin. His name's Vianney. It's Aunt Sally's son.
Going on a date with him?
I fucking am.
No, you're effing not.
I fucking am. Ask anybody who
Oh
watches me.
my, you are poison. Poison to the core.
Whatever, love. I talked to Vianney like over a year ago. We were meant to meet then. So now we're going to have a lovely date. So so Aunt Sally will be my mother-in-law, which will make me, Luke, and Rickster all related in some way in the end. It's 100% true, I swear down. Go and ask him. Go and say, are you taking her on a date? And he'll say, yeah.
He was commenting on my video last night.
Absolutely, love. And he's paying me. He gave me £100 gift and everything the other day. So he's actually paying me this time.
Oh, bless. I give it less than a week before he's paying.
Imagine that though, Corie. At Christmas, so I'll be sat with Talia, Rickster, Luke. Be great.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure that's a bloody one.
No, Vianney's minted, so you can't turn around and say I pay him because he's got his own money.
Yeah,
Aunt Sally's son, for God's sake, love me, new mother-in-law. Do you know she was trying to set this up as well?
I bet you've always been friends with them.
I'm not friends with anybody. I've put it to bed with them all. You know what I mean? I only have a beef with Luke now, that family. Oh, I'm out the family. I'm going back in the family again. God, what my life.
How embarrassing for you, dear.
Oh, shut up, Kim. You're just jealous that you can't get a man.
I've got plenty. I just don't want to keep them.
Liar.
I'm not like you. I don't need to wear them on social media like a fucking medal at war.
Do you want to hear the nice message he sent me? He said, I want you to know I'm messaging
Oh,
you because
see,
I
look at
think
you. You've
you're
got a post it.
awesome.
A man's paying me
Yeah,
attention.
yeah,
Get a
listen,
grip.
make you jealous, that's why.
It's
Because
not
I
making me
think you're
jealous.
awesome.
I
Yes,
have my
I'm
winky winky
awesome,
woo woo
Corey.
in a bloke last night. You don't see me on TikTok
But
going, oh, I
these
slept
are
with a
not
man
men who
last
want to
night.
get with you. They don't want to get with you.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
it.
of course they don't. All right.
Yeah, when you go with a man, it's only for sex, that's it. But when men are interested in me, love, you see.
No, the men that are interested in you are for what you offer.
Oh,
Jack wanted a platform, you give it to him.
well,
You were
the next
paying Jack
person-
£50 a day to be there.
The next person I'm
Boom.
going on a date with's got his own money, love. So what are you going to say?
Oh,
then?
yeah, you say that about every single one.
Well, you can check him out,
money.
love. You can check him out.
You said it about every single one that
Do you
they got
think
their own
Aunt
money.
Sally's
You lied.
son's broke, love? Oh,
Said
love.
about Bradley, liar.
Oh, you're
Said
just
about
jealous,
Rickster,
love.
liar.
You can't get a man to save your life. You have to go cottaging.
Cottaging?
Yeah.
Oh, that explains how you and Sophie
You have
Bailey
to go for
started
little
the same
random
thing.
hookups, love. Whereas I get men who
I
want to
know,
love
'cause I'm
and adore
awfully
me.
lonely.
Love.
I'm suicidal as well, and
I have men that love and adore me. You have to pay them. Money.
love and adore you.
Yeah.
You're the one known for paying men, and you're trying to put it on me.
No, you say this. Where's your
Angie,
proof
give
of
me
me
2
ever
minutes, babe.
paying
I'm going to have to come
anybody?
back on a different account.
You know what I think? I think you two should get together.
Corey.
I bet you'll make
so,
it bloody.
So Corey, Bradley openly said as well that he was in loads of debt by the time he finished because I never gave him a penny. So how would you work that out? He's never claimed I've paid any money. Oh, he's gone. I'm not even looking at the screen. So yeah, he's just jealous because he can't get even a bite, you know what I mean? We bet on him.
Corey said the other day he'd go with you.
Oh my God! I think. Listen, the thing what you got to realise about GAY men is they're very promiscuous. So with Corey, he'll have loads of random hookups. He'll meet married men and all that. He's got no morals, you know. Like, so he's that type of gay, you know what I mean? He'd go with your husband type of person. Like, he wouldn't think twice if his mate's husband was fit and come on to him. Corey would go with him, even if you were his mate. He's that type of lad.
He is a bit of an SLAG, you know.
Exactly. Whereas, like, I never ever sleep around. You know what I
Riddled,
mean?
Corey, riddled.
I never ever sleep around. None of those things.
Right, first off, don't gaslight me by going, oh, he's the GAY man. This
You
is
are
what he
very
does.
promiscuous, Corey.
Can we remember before you cut it off, darling, what you used to do?
Never went with a man ever when I was a boy.
No, of course
Never.
Of course you didn't. You wasn't selling
Never.
yourself, were you? No?
I'd never sold myself.
Yes, you did. Down
I
in the
have not.
bars. Yes, you
Never.
did. We all know what you
Never.
used to do. You used to do
Never,
coke on the
ever.
bloody bars. Yes, we all know what you used to do. You used to sell your
No,
ass for 20
I love
quid.
how you're triggered, so it must be true.
No, it's not true in any way, shape, or form.
So
I'm
why
not gonna let you
out
sit
of all
on
these
here
men that you've
and
slept
tell
with
the
recently
world
and everything? Can I
what
ask you a question?
apparently am?
Why out of
Like
all
you
these
done
men
last
that you've
time.
been with
I have
lately,
a
has none
voice
of
that you
them
cannot
wanted to get with you?
silence.
Not one of them's
Look,
wanted to
just
get with
because
you.
you cut it off, darling, doesn't mean you can keep a bloke. I
What are you
haven't cut it
talking
off, and
about?
I've got plenty of men, and I
Yeah,
have to pay for them.
exactly, Corey. I'm only ever exclusive to one man. You're with
No,
everybody.
you're not exclusive to one man. You're
I don't
paying
sleep
for them, you
around,
delusional
love. I don't leave the
bitch.
house, as you say all the time. So how do I sleep around?
Ah!
So every time I date, I end up with the person. So you
You
never
don't
do.
end up with the person.
Excuse me, I've
You
only been with
groom them
Bradley
into a
and bloody
relationship.
fucking Jack, and I
I
was
am
with them
rich.
both
I'm
almost a
successful.
year.
I am famous. Come and live
I
with
was
me.
with Jack
You
and
groom
Bradley
them, bro.
over
You're
a
a
year
fucking
almost.
groomer. Simple as that.
Oh, bloody hell, Corey, is that all you've got? Where's your picture
No,
that
I've
you
got
said you
plenty
sent to the
more.
police?
What?
Where's the photo you sent to the police of me in bed with a child?
Oh, the one that Rix has sent to me, you mean? That's
Go
the
on,
one.
let's see it. Sitting on child abuse.
I didn't say it was child abuse, you
Why
fucking
haven't I been
weirdo.
arrested yet? Hey,
What?
you told everyone I was a pedo and you said you had a picture and everything.
No, I said you're a groomer.
Well, you still associate with me, don't you, love?
Associate
Yeah.
or use? Which one do you want to go with?
So, where's this picture? Show it to everyone now.
I'm not pulling up anything on your
Because
behalf.
there's no picture and you're disgusting to make those allegations.
Oh, darling, you have to shoot me downstairs.
No, I don't have to do anything, but it is disgusting to keep, like, fantasising over child abuse. Because that's what it is. You get
Fantasising,
mental
that's a
image
very
when you say
brave
things like that. As
accusation to
everyone
me.
always says to
I feel
me,
concentrate what's
if
in
you
your
make
closet
comments
instead
like
of
that,
what's
you
in
must be
mine.
thinking about it. So you are thinking about me in bed with a child because you're saying
Excuse
that.
me. Excuse me.
You
You're
always
besties
say,
with
and
Rickster. How
everyone
can
says, if
Rickster
she has
sit
those
with you?
type of
Hold on.
things that come
How
out of her
can
mouth, you
Rickster
must
sit,
think them.
sit with you
You
when we all got the
constantly
same
go on
photo?
about child grooming.
Are you not going to let me speak, or can I speak now?
You've got permission.
Oh, fabulous! I don't need permission from you, otherwise I'll kick you in the cunt. But in terms of in terms of Rickster, then Rickster had the photograph and it was sent to multiple people.
No, it's
So
not, because I
did
know
you put
I've
on me
seen the
for me to
photograph
share?
and it's nothing. No, I'm not even in it. What are you
Doesn't
talking
mean you're
about?
not even in it.
No, it's a picture of Sam with Coco. What are you talking about?
It's such a lie.
So there we go. Rickster and Talia sent me the picture, love.
Oh yeah, of course they
That's
did.
how I know 100%.
Yes, of course they
did.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, anyway, you got
So
damage
what have
control.
you seen then? What have you seen then, Corie? Oh my God.
Oh my God, it's the AI.
No, it's not. What have you seen? Come on. You're making all these allegations of a serious nature.
Allegations. You're
and
making
you've got
loads
nothing
against
to
me,
back
pal.
it
I'll
up
do
with.
whatever I want on you.
You've got nothing. Well, I can do whatever I want then, so don't
Well,
criticise me.
fabulous. Do whatever you want. You got
Don't
damage
criticise
limitation.
me if
You
I
want
say that
Sophie
people
Bailey,
touch their
don't do
kids
that.
then. If you're saying I touch other people's...
What?
If you're saying I touch other people's children, don't cry.
I never
when
said
say
that.
other
Not
people
once
do it,
did
'cause
that
it's
exit my
acceptable
mouth.
for big bad Corie, isn't it?
Not once did that exit my mouth.
It has. Grooming a child and being
haven't.
in bed with them is sick. For you to
I
even
believe
imagine,
the way that you run
for you
relationships
to
is in a
say to
grooming
me
manner.
and say that you have a picture that doesn't exist, because I've
Oh my
seen
God.
the pictures.
I
I've
believe the way that
seen
you
them.
run
There's
your
two pictures
relationships is
and
in a
it's of
very
Sam
grooming
with
manner.
Coco.
You're not going to listen? Nope.
You've got no picture of me doing anything, you
Oh
weirdo.
my God. I've literally just said to you, I believe that any single relationship that you ever have is in a grooming manner.
Oh, you
have got
do?
a pattern of behaviour.
Even though Jack was 28, Bradley was 22. So Erin Shepherd's with him and she's 40.
What's that? I'm not on about age.
So is she a groom? Has she been with the same man?
Is she paying him?
Yeah.
What? Because she said she's paying
He's
him.
got no money, love. Are you stupid? Have you not heard me and Rosie? He's not going back to Oakham. He's still with her now.
Oh yeah,
He's been
we believe
battered
Rosie,
again.
don't we?
He's been battered again. So yeah, she is paying him at this stage.
Who's battering him all the time? Can we arrange them to batter you instead?
It's because he was selling rugs, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Oh, he's that type of a bad boy.
I love the way me and Corie can go from blah, 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 blah to what's going on here.
Oh, is he that bad? Oh, Angela, we do like a bad boy.
It's not that. It's because, obviously, he sells it, but he's not a fighter or not. And so, people come from other towns to beat him because, obviously, he's on social media doing all this showing off, blah, blah, blah. People don't like him. That's why I don't go out.
Well, I like him.
Oh, can you send the gifts, guys?
Oh, Angela, get a grip of yourself.
Stop begging, Angela.
You've got entertainment, guys.
Angie, if you ever want me to make you money, as long as you drop me £1,000 out of your £5,000, if I can do the worst videos about you if you want.
Oh, she did. Oh, yeah, well, you two had last time.
I was actually saying that to Corie, didn't I? Oh, shit, no, I never.
Yeah, she was saying it to me last night. She was like, I hope EQ does another video for me again. I got my tax bill coming up.
Not funny.
I did get to number 1.
Exactly, everyone. We should do it again sometime.
Sorry? We'll do it again sometime.
Why not do one of the SB? Oh, no, actually, let's not make her the victim.
She's already making one of SB.
No, I haven't done it because I didn't feel the need to do a comparison because...
No, Bella, move.
No, best not to do one of her, though, Corie. She'll end up getting to number 1 on the leaderboard. You know how messed up this happened?
Creators should start paying me to cause outrage for them so they can be the victim.
Yeah.
I was just trying to explain to everyone yesterday because people were going, because they were trying to use it against Hugo, and she was upset. No, Angie came on and said, I'm not going to give it any attention. I think it's disgusting, blah, blah. And she started to do a news, and then obviously people started to get that, and that was when she became upset because people were doing all the support and everything.
I think people were more affected than what I was. Although I found it quite triggering. I think other people found it more triggering than what I did.
Oh, yeah, I get it anyway now. Yeah, I understand.
Because everyone likes to be affected. No, I don't know. It's really bizarre.
Lock up your husbands. Corey's going out the door.
Yeah. Lock up your kids.
Oh. Oh my God. I don't think he's there, Joe.
Corey's on the prowl.
Corie?
What are you two chatting shit about?
It was Angie.
Right, Angie, what's your problem?
She said to lock up your kids. Corey's on the prowl.
Angela, do you think that's funny to you? Do you, Angela? You look more like
You're
that.
sounding
I've
so
seen that happen to the
muffled.
will.
You're sounding muffled.
Hold on.
The Range Rover needs fixing. The speaker's terrible.
You're muffled, Corie. Look.
I love winding everyone up, you know. I wake up in the morning and think, how can I get to people today? I really do. I think to me, what can I do? And then I can never think of truly evil things because they don't have an evil mind, you see.
Yeah, but Sophie, she's trying to be like you. You know what I mean? And I think she's worse than you because if you're like laughing and joking about something so...
Isn't she beautiful, though?
No.
Isn't she beautiful?
Got an ugly heart.
No, but she's gorgeous on the outside.
Oh, no.
She's stunning.
No.
Your hair's so long now, Angie.
Yeah. Yeah, she's
Going deeper day by day.
Never cut your hair again.
Yeah, well, you should take your more hormones because your voice is getting deeper.
Shut up, Corie.
No, you shut up.
And before anyone goes, Corie says it, Corey's from the LGBT. It's different.
Yeah, if you guys say it's a hate crime.
Corie, whose husband are you having today?
I've never slept with a married man.
You went the other day?
No, I didn't. He was in a relationship, not married.
With a woman?
All of you stop assuming.
Is he in a relationship with a woman?
Why have you all gone quiet? What have I done?
No, I said, was he in a relationship with a woman?
Yes.
Women, he's stealing your men.
Corie said he went to his house and his wife or girlfriend was at work and the kids were next door.
The kids were in the room.
Uh-huh.
No! Oh, well done, Angela. Fucking say that to the
Excuse
peddler.
me.
Yeah, great
Excuse
idea.
me, Corie Wise.
She's going to get really excited
Excuse
now.
me.
She is currently frothing
No,
from the mouth,
shocked.
Angela.
I'm really shocked that you'd let
They were
you'd
not
let children
there.
hear you making noises with the dad.
Oh my God!
No,
See,
it's
Ange.
just
See where you
foul.
start. Oh, eat your waters
Oh
and
my
choke.
God.
No, it didn't come out of my mouth at all. It came out of you and Dave Duran's. Again, context to the
Is she
video,
lying?
Angela. Receipts. Yes, she's lying, and she knows she is.
Your mouth.
What did he say?
He said she was at work. He was waiting for her to go to work. So when he said that the kids are next door.
No, I didn't say that. Not at all. Play the video, Ange. I demand you play the video immediately because you're lying.
Oh, he was
Play the
joking.
video,
I
Angela.
know he's bloody joking.
No, we wasn't joking. I didn't say it. Play
See,
the video,
did he?
Angela. No, I didn't. So play the video.
I don't have the video.
Don't accuse me of saying something when if I said something, I will stand on it. But I didn't say that.
All right, calm down, bloody hell.
Shall we have this?
What do you mean, calm down? How would you like it if I sat on this platform and say the only reason your fucking dad died was
She
because you
did that.
shagged him?
That's
like
true,
you claimed you did.
Angie.
Oh, wow.
She did. She stole them off the mother.
Bloody hell.
No, you
We should have
bloody
this little
hell.
morning every morning, a little catch up.
I'm starting to think you're telling the truth now.
I'm starting to think that you're a bit of a nonce too, to be fair. You want to go that far? Oh, you wait till my hate
Do you know
campaign
what
against you
nonce
later.
means, Corie?
Don't you worry about that.
Do you know what?
What? Yeah, I think
No,
it's EQ in
it's
brackets.
the letters, so it's not of normal criminal element, so it's not of normal criminal because they're not normal criminals, you know what I mean?
I'll
Learn
trust you
something.
to know the abbreviation.
Because I used to be a hunter and everything, love, thank you very much.
Oh, yes, we were talking about this yesterday.
Yes.
So didn't you pre-warn people when they
Don't
were
be
getting
so
stung?
ridiculous. I used to humiliate them on a live stream because it was all live, you see. So some fella he was going,
No,
I need to have a
with
wee
me
to
to get
piss in the back
a
of your
little
car.
short
I said, piss in the
bit
back of your
of,
car, and he
signal.
pissed in the back of his car. Oh, yes, no. Corie, are you on your way to some man's house? Corey's the type to kidnap Santa Claus when he comes down.
Right, sorry, hello?
Hello.
Corie, did you not say
I'm the type to kidnap your father. Off with his head!
My dad
did
laughs
you not
at you
say
now,
once
son.
on the set? Oh, I thought he was 16. What was that?
No, I didn't actually say that. Again, see, look, you trying to throw me under the bus, Ange. What is this, a tag team? You and fucking Mandrew? Sorry, that was out of order, actually. I take
Yeah,
that
that
back.
was out of order, Corie.
I just said I take it back. Right, anyway, Angela, I never said that obviously you were 16. You went engaged in Angie's box many months ago, and she said, what man have you been with tonight? I said, I can't talk on it because he's 12.
I was happy to. And then
That's what I said.
You said I thought it was.
Yeah, so don't twist it and add bits in.
12-year-old.
If you don't stick to facts, when... Oh my God! Oh no, I'm not doing this for you
You're
two.
saying
Did you
it,
just
not
say
young.
that?
No, I'm not, because I'll stick to facts.
So he was 12.
Oh,
What the hell, Corie? It's getting worse.
no, what the hell, Angela? You called me last night, we were on the phone for nearly an hour having a chit-chat, and now you want to come on here today, and that's all you want to do is go for me.
Calm down, Corie, for God's sake.
Oh, order your breakfast and combust.
What's happened?
It's all EQ's fault. Look at what happens everywhere she bloody goes. Chaos as usual.
You are.
No, it's everywhere you are. You and your little cronies. We were concentrating on Sophie Bailey before you got involved.
Angie,
Now you
there's
deflected the
transphobia in
conversation
the
to me.
chat. There's transphobia in the chat. The right and Mandrew, then moderators should be muting these people. Transphobia, blatantly. That's thanks to Corie.
No
See what I
mods,
mean,
keep
Corie?
them
The thing
going.
that you start people off, it's
No,
inciting
please,
people.
no.
So when Corie says it, then everyone else thinks they can say it, so it's inciting.
Transphobia in the comments.
Oh, marvellous. So when you make your AI videos, that means all of us can go and make AI videos, correct? Is that correct or not correct?
Do them on, can do them back, of course. What's it got to do with the general public?
But what do you mean general public?
I'm not
We're all the general
You made me,
public.
I'm famous. I am, excuse me, I'm on a different level to you, I'm
you're
famous.
superior.
Me and Chelsea, the only famous, we're the only famous people on drama.
Oh, the delusion.
We're the only famous
You're the
people on drama.
delusion. No, you know... Oh, the delusion, the delusion. You are known for all
Actually,
the
thank you
wrong
very
reasons.
much. No, only in your mind.
Yes, you are.
I'm not,
You are.
because
You're
think
known.
TikTok's a
You're
thing,
known.
but it's
You're
not.
known
You know,
as
if
the
you go out
woman.
into the street, nobody's on TikTok hardly. There's 3.1 thousand people here. It's
You
not
are
even
known
a
as-
percentage of
Oh
the
my
population,
God.
you know what I mean? What about all these people, Corie,
excuse
who
me,
work
we would fill the
normal
Royal
9 to
Albert
5
Hall.
jobs, who don't see anything on TikTok all day, who don't even come on it, who've got kids, too much to do. But so when you
I
go
know
out
that,
into the
'cause I
street,
didn't know
Corie,
misread
then, oh
when
my
you
God,
introduced me.
Corie. No, they don't, because nobody knows, because it's TikTok.
They don't do that to you either,
Bloody
Mandrew.
hell, Corie.
The thing is,
Sorry,
though,
Angela.
Corie, you
Sorry,
keep saying
I
that, and then when I
apologise.
say something back to you, you'll go on a rampage, you know what I mean? So, like, you shouldn't say things like that. Because then other people, you've
I just
said
said
it
I
multiple
apologise.
times this live, though, you know what I mean? And it looks...
Oh
it's
my God!
hypocritical, you
I
know
have
what
been
mean,
awake
to
for
sit there.
45 minutes. Leave me
Yeah,
alone.
you shouldn't say things like that.
What do you mean? Shouldn't say things like that? You say a lot
That's
worse than
to
I ever
others,
could.
so so you fight everyone's battles for them, do you? So anything you see online, you've got to go and say something. No, I'm not saying
Yes.
nothing like that to you, so you should be saying it to me.
You said that I paid men, and that's not factually
You
correct.
said that I paid rent first, you silly twat.
Because it came out of your
It's
mouth.
like
You said you
say
paid
things
Jack.
and then forget, because all you're listening for is the response to be triggered about. But you are the one who said multiple times that I paid men, I was never... When even Swearing Check calls me Jack's ex, because she knows I didn't pay him. What are you talking about?
You said you paid him, and Jack.
You've twisted everything.
No.
You
You
have.
said You said he was a gigolo and I was paying him £50 a
I'm a
day.
comedian. So if someone says to me,
Comedian,
"Oh,
my
last night
arse.
you were in Asda,
You're
and you
a
were throwing
racist in
oranges
disguise,
at
stop
some old
lying."
woman," I'd go, "Yeah, I was. I threw 5 oranges. Would you remember that?" And go, "You said that you threw 5 oranges." So when people start going, "You have to pay, man," I'll go, "Yeah, don't I? Oh, yeah, la, 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 la." You know what I mean? You can't take sarcasm. Is that a narcissistical trait that you don't understand sarcasm?
Oh, don't you gaslight me.
Well, don't you talk about me in such a derogatory way in front of an audience full of people?
Excuse me, go and use your toothbrush and
Right,
leave
I'm
me
in the
alone.
bath. Got to use my toothbrush, actually. Goodbye.
Oh, yucca V! Right now, she's in that bloody
She brushes her teeth.
bath of his. She's using that bloody power shower.
Do you think she's brushing her teeth or that?
No, she's brushing her bloody down below.
I know, but do you think
Over me!
with her teeth after?
I've been hanging around with Luke the Judge too much, Angela. I'm going to combust into confetti now.
Yeah, you are shouting a lot recently, Corie.
Oh, I know, Angela. Angela, I'm going to have an heart attack, babe.
Yeah, you are.
Bella, stop panting, love. It's all right, love. You're okay.
Thank you, Stace. Thank you, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed the entertainment for this morning. Don't forget to get your tips in.
Yeah, but very sorry, guys. I'm a bit angry. She makes me very aggressive.
You don't say. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I'm going to come off about 9:30, guys. Who else is in the box? Let's have a look. Matt, what is it? AMT. So what are you going to be talking about in your FYP? Are you going to be just dragging SB around?
Dragging what?
SB.
No, I'm not dragging her at all.
Why is that? You like her?
You literally messaged me this morning, don't drag her, you're going to give her views. And what have you done all morning? Drag her.
I couldn't help it. I was mad.
Exactly. No, because you're not even mad, just selectively outraged.
No, it's not selectively outraged. Because
But why are you dragging her right now? Why have we changed the topic of discussion?
If you let me
Sorry,
reply, because listen, I have dark humor, you have dark humor, but when it's something serious that's off TikTok, that's something I wouldn't joke about and use dark humor on, because that's real shit. You know, kids have been taken to hospital. I hope they're okay. That's nothing to be laughed at. Now, we can laugh about things on TikTok, absolutely, but nothing serious about it. And I am mad. I was fuming when I saw that.
Well, stop letting EQ take us off in a different direction. Be dragging Sophie Bailey right now. Tell the audience. What are you annoyed about, Angela? Go!
Listen, I've told them this morning, don't view this woman because you're just going to give her what she wants. She's a wannabe, EQ. We know that. She's rage baits. And I think the difference, she's trying to be like me, trying to be like you, Corie, trying to be like EQ. The difference is we don't joke about real life shit. That could have been my goddamn family.
Angela, that could have been your family, Angela. She is disgraceful. Ollie, do yourself a favour, bro. Your dog's ugly. Shut up.
I mean, listen, I'm not going to... Listen, I can't get that bloody image out my head.
No, it's disgraceful, Angela.
Yeah, I wish...
Corie mocks grape. I don't mock grape at all. Angela mocks
Don't
grape.
get him started on that. Seriously, guys, don't even talk on that. Because I don't want an argument with Corie this morning. It's too early. Right.
Okay, Bells? You excited?
You did yesterday. What did he say? What did you say yesterday, Corie? Because someone's saying...
I wasn't even on yesterday, Janny or Janie, whatever your name is. Ha ha. I wasn't even on yesterday. Ha 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 ha. Mutt.
What the hell, Corie? You woke up and chose violence this morning.
Angela, I was up 45 minutes ago. I've been listening to a woman who cleans herself with a toothbrush. Lol. And now I've got to go to the dog groomers. EQ, calm down. I'm not talking about you for once. But I'm going to the dog groomers. You was on yesterday. No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
I did not do an FYP yesterday. Are you mad? What Sophie Bailey said, exactly. Nobody Nobody even knows, Angela. Tell the story. Go on. Play the video.
Sorry, I've played it twice now. Okay, people.
There are people.
I will be playing
There are
it
people
again
in the
at 12
chat.
o'clock, guys. At 12 o'clock, I will be playing it again. I just don't want to.
Effectively, Sophie Bailey was mocking what happened in Liverpool,
Yeah.
saying that she would do the same thing if she had to
Turned
get
around and said,
somewhere.
I know I'm going to be dragged all over the app tomorrow. She wants to be dragged. It brings the nerve views because of her sick little twisted mind that she's got.
No, she haven't got a sick, twisted mind. That girl was once pure and very nice indeed. But then she got greedy for the cash.
Corie.
And now she's surrounded. Hold on! Then she's surrounded now by EQ, and EQ says the worst and gets rewarded for it. So what's she gonna do? Say the worst and get rewarded.
Yeah, but Corie, you say she once was a nice person. No, you've just seen the real person. You know what I mean? She's always been
Actually,
that way.
I'll have to agree there, Angela. Yes, I'll have to agree there. Yes.
Yeah. Can we hear it? Shall I play it again?
Yes, play it again. God damn you.
God damn it! Play the video. Wait a minute.
Yes, play the clip.
Okay. La, 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 la. Right. There's another video, but I'm not gonna play that because it's like 5 minutes. Right.
Oh, Bella, calm down, love. You're only going to the groomers. You're acting like I'm taking you to the vet.
And guys, if you want to screen record this viral individual, do not tag me in it. I'm not interested because I keep saying I don't want to play her. So please don't.
You've seen the roads closed. You don't know the circumstances. The road, it could have been an emergency. You had to get to one of the places of businesses. Someone could have an apartment above. There could have been an emergency. You never know. You don't start kicking a car and damaging someone's car, do you? End of the day, the police deal with it. We don't know what happened. We weren't there. Or if there was a child involved, then that's not good, no. There should be no running.
If anyone was involved,
to be honest, but you bet if I have somewhere to be, I'm going mad. And
So
that's just
basically,
me.
should do the same. Is she alright?
Know what these voices.
So that's what she said, and then she tried to explain it, which was probably even worse than what she said there. Wait a minute, where's the explanation?
The road, it could have,
Wait a
it
minute.
could have been an emergency. There could have been an emergency. You never
Oh,
know.
no, wrong one. One sec. Oh, for fuck's sake, I can't find it now.
That's nothing to do with me.
Nothing. I respect everybody's opinions. I like Miss Remy. This is the FYP, exactly. It's not Sky News. And notice how it's all people who have never once been in my life, who don't know who I am, that don't watch me, who have their opinions and think they know how I take things.
Don't ever speak on it. But you know what it is?
We all need to respect people's different opinions 100%. And that's the thing. Exactly, Kirsten. I've never said anything like that ever. But it just shows exactly how you all lose your mind over it. Thank you, Chloe. Thank you, darlings. You lose your minds over one comment someone makes. And you've never seen me do that before, ever. But then there's people like Torian.
Someone has put in the comments here, no one's allowed an opinion anymore. I mean, listen, I'm all for freedom of speech, but this is, in my opinion, inciting hatred. You know, because now some of the people in the comments are saying the media, it's just all fake, it's the, you know, and all that kind of shit. Do you know what I mean? Oh, one sec.
Multiple people.
Going around saying the worst stuff to people, being extremely transphobic. Where's the rage for that? I had people talking on my kids last night. Where's the rage for that?
How can you
I've had
compare?
people talking on my ex-partner who's not alive anymore and very sadly took his own life. Where was the rage for that?
But she can't compare this.
Didn't see Miss Red talk about it. Didn't see Luke talk about it. Didn't see anybody talk about it in any way because they don't care, because it doesn't affect them. Now, these situations affect everybody in day-to-day life. I have done nothing but support people in their... I've brought things to the app and defended people who don't deserve me defending them because they've done nothing but be vile towards me. But my morals stand where they stand. And I believe that if somebody has done something wrong to someone and they've become a victim of something and they haven't done anything to cause that, then they deserve you to defend them. And that's where I stand. Oh my God. Thank you, Chloe. Thank you, JD. And that's where the issue is on this app. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, JD's doing my gift gallery. Oh, I'm on a different account, aren't I? See, someone's just said in the chat, there was a child stuck underneath that car whilst people bundled it doing more injury, but it's okay. But you can't spell. I'm not saying it's okay. Never once said it was okay. I did the exact same thing, rage baiting, like all the other creators do, which you all sit and support day in, day out, when they say the most vile things. No one said it was okay. It is not okay at all. It is wrong. But when I spun that narrative then, like Delusive Angie would have done, or somebody else, when they have the debates and they say that, then...
I've never never used rage bait on something as a tragedy off TikTok. Now, if I have, show me the video.
You all condone it. You all spam the chat with hate for the person they're talking about without any... Oh, there's a spider on my screen. Without any facts or evidence that they've done it. Hello, little spider.
No, I haven't. And if you want to talk about Hillsborough, that was a miscommunication. I didn't know anything about Hillsborough.
Because you just want to believe the narrative. Even my own supporters then were like, what the fuck, Sophie, you just said that. Because they know that would never come out of my mouth. Why on earth would I back a man who's just injured someone? And when have I ever said in the past before about condone, like, inflicting injury?
I don't want to watch it anymore because I just don't find it funny. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what she's laughing at. I mean, do you want me to play the rest of it, Corie? Hello? She's annoying. Do you want me to play the rest of it, guys? Or not? It's just annoying me. No, okay, I won't play it. So, that's basically what she said. Yeah. Guys, can we have red hearts, guys, for the people that are injured? Can we have red hearts in the comments, guys? For everyone in Liverpool. Absolutely. God, I'm hot. Corie, are you there? I'm going to come off in a minute, guys. Oh. Someone's put that will help. What do you mean that will help? Was Brett Boy there? Absolutely, we stand with Liverpool, and I don't find it funny. There's nothing funny about it. Stay until 10, please. Oh. Look at his videos. Okay, Brett. No, I think Corey's at the groomers. Let me have a look. Oh, he's got so many videos, isn't he? To say. Who said that? Wait a minute. I've got another video. To say run over and reverse back after yesterday's discussing behaviour, but that's Alex Brigham for you. You know what? I didn't want to play this video, so but it's.
Fucking hell, Angie, what a day.
We've got another video.
Oh, go on then, Angela. Can I play your video?
Where's the because of a man? Oh, she's a woman. Oh, she's a woman. Yeah, that's what she said she's seen.
Is this about that Mary Motormouth?
Said she stands on it. So you know what? I don't care. Run her over and reverse. There you go.
Away from her, what did she do? What did she do, Zach, to you when you pull away from EQ?
People are agreeing in the comments.
What was she going to do the last time?
What's wrong with people, man?
She's going to expose what she found out about you and your relationship.
So this is basically, it says, I'm not sure what happened before I joined. All I heard was Alex saying to Mary to find a bridge. Then went to say run her over in reverse. Then his chat told him it was wrong given what happened in Liverpool, which I'm sure he would have heard of. Everyone heard about what happened in Liverpool.
Got all the information on you?
Oh yeah, people
But
stick
now
up for
people
him.
attacking me from all areas, you decide to put this out there.
Do I think that
This is the people desperately trying to get views, desperately wanting the FYP, saying the worst of the worst. Listen, Corie says shit, I say shit, but we keep it on TikTok. We don't talk about anything that's happened, a tragedy off TikTok. That's just low. No, you just don't do that.
Nah, you are. You are.
You know.
You are calculated. You still...
So that's basically it. Hi, Smiles. Are you there, Smiles?
Sorry. I have a question for her, for the one that's saying, making a joke out of this. I have a question for her. If it was her family there, would she be reacting the same thing?
Yeah, and we joked about it.
And would she then be going mad over those people that are doing what she's doing now, finding it funny? Would that be the same way round? Her morals are not set in the right place. If you're going to sit there and laugh about something like that, when you're right, Ange, once you've seen it, you can't unsee it, and it was awful. And she's going to sit there and laugh about it. Her morals are not in the right place, and she's vile and disgusting.
But her morals were never in the right place. Just what she's doing now is she's trying to rebrand herself as a moral high citizen. You've got to remember who she is and where I picked her up from. She was sat on 30 views after absolutely being berated for all of the stuff that she said in a group chat regarding disabled people and then racist comments, which obviously I'm not going to go into because I've said what I've said. But if people step back to the way that Sophie Bailey is now, of her sitting there, I'm the poor, vulnerable, single mother, this is my full-time job, that's not who she is. That's not who she is at all. That's the brand she wants to push over.
I mean, she definitely wants to be like EQ and like, listen.
EQ, all she's got to do is use a toothbrush. Boom, you're like EQ, done.
What? I don't understand, like, why she thinks it's funny to laugh and then sit there and hum about it. That's not okay, Sophie. It's really not. Put yourself in the position if that was one of your family members or a child that you knew of that was in your family that got, and don't sit there and turn around and say, oh, he could have had this in a car. He could have had that. He knew exactly the intentions he was going to do with that car, and he knew exactly how he was going to do it.
I just feel that people shouldn't be speculating as to why he did it, what happened, blah, blah, blah. But she is doing that. She's saying, well, giving him a reason, an excuse in some ways. Well, just wait until it comes out, before making these assumptions.
And it's when she turned around and then said, well, if I needed to get somewhere quick, I'd do the same thing. Really?
She didn't say it like that. She just said that I'd go mad. I think.
Yeah, but do you know what I mean? That if she wanted to get somewhere, she'd do you know what I mean? It's disgusting. I'm sorry.
Definitely, she wouldn't like. We should say it was rage. She was rage baiting. She goes, but it's okay for Delusive Angie. It's okay for this person, that person. But I don't rage like.
But that's because she panicked though.
Things like that.
As soon as she got bananaed, she had a chance to come off. She had a chance for her people around her, the Levi's, the Sears, to have a quick conversation with her. Go on there, say you're rage baiting, and blame it on Angela, blame it on Corie. Say everybody else rage bait, so why can't I? Quickly, do it now. And that's literally what she's done. She says it's her full-time income. It's not her full-time income at all. She's on benefits. She's a liar.
Her laughing about
She lies about everything. Everything on her TikTok, everything about her so-so career has been a lie. And she knows that.
Yeah.
And her laughing about it was disgusting. Absolutely vile. I don't know how anybody could sit there and laugh at that. But there's poor children that were injured, as well as other people. Do you know what I mean? Like...
And then, you know what she said? She goes, why were they attacking the car? They were damaging his vehicle. Rightly so.
Did she watch...
I would have done more than damage the vehicle.
Just out of curiosity, did she watch the same videos we watched? Because by what she's saying, she didn't watch the same videos, Dan.
Yeah.
I don't think so, Smiles. I think she was only watching one particular video. But either way...
Corie shared the video up.
No,
yeah, but it wasn't the one that I've seen. The one that I've seen, you can clearly see it was deliberate. I don't know what video that is, but she doesn't play much of it.
Like Corie, I've seen the short version and the long version. The short version is him, driving into a crowd of people, swerving his car. So she would have seen that too.
This is what I mean, though. Like,
I mean, all I'm saying is she cannot be defending this person saying as to why people are damaging his vehicle until the police come out with a statement to find out what has actually happened before you have those kind of opinions.
Yeah.
Somebody just called me jealous of Sophie Bailey. Why would I be jealous of Sophie Bailey?
Oh my God.
Are you nuts? The only man that she can get right, let's have a look at her ex-partners. General G, another ex-partner who unalived himself because she was blackmailing him. Then you got another ex-partner, Levi, weighs 40 stone, lives in his bedroom. You think I'm jealous of her? You're deluded. Absolutely deluded.
Morning, guys.
Hi, Joy.
Hi. So can I just add something to yesterday? Obviously, we don't live too far from Liverpool, and it was absolutely heartbreaking. And my daughter, her best friend was there, and it was the worst few hours because we couldn't get hold of her. And to switch on TikTok and find Sophie Bailey finding it quite funny, and that she was rage baiting is not on at all. And plus, going back to what Smile said, we've lost a child to a car. She was thrown in the air. This is not on Sophie Bailey. Bun you. I will never ever want to see your face again because we've been very traumatised.
But she is not she is not rage baiting. That's her damage control technique. That's easy for somebody to go straight away and say, oh, she was just rage baiting. She wasn't. She made a mistake by making that comment, and now she realises the flood of comments have gone against her. Now she turns into damage control. So don't give her the free pass of saying she was rage baiting. She knew exactly what she was saying.
Yeah.
I agree with you there, Corie.
I'm absolutely... I can't tell you how mad I am, Corie. Can't tell you how mad I am.
I just had a look anyway. I just had it just for an update. 27 people were taken to hospital. 2 suffered serious injuries, including the child.
Yeah, and 4 of them were trapped underneath the car. It's just awful, and nobody should be also surmising what's gone on until it actually comes out. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say, Ange.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you.
Oh, thanks, Di, for joining.
All right, thanks.
Hi,
Bye.
Can I just say, when I put a text in the comments to a Hungry Guy yesterday stating that the Southport, the man who, the child that killed them children in Southport,
unalived
them children in Southport, they said it was a white English, it was a white choir boy from Britain, Christian, until we found out the truth, who he really was. But it wasn't until about 2 months down the line we actually found out who that man was that done that to them.
Well, you're not talking about this Liverpool.
Yeah, what I'm saying is they were quick to come out at Liverpool to say he's a white British man, aged 53. So I'm just saying, is it not.
I think that, you know what, I'm gonna be honest here. I think that was important for them to say he was a white 53-year-old man. I think that was important for them to say that because people had. And listen, let's just stop beating around the bush here. People are gonna assume he's a non-white man. He's an immigrant. People were assuming that, right? People were assuming that in my comments.
It could be somebody.
Well, I said people were assuming in my comments, okay, that this is an immigrant, you know, and he's not a white guy. Listen, this is what people think. So I feel that wasn't.
I also look along the lines. Was it mental health?
Yeah,
You know,
I think it was important for them. I think it was important for them to say yes, he was a white.
I personally don't think though that we should be having a debate on, oh well, could it have been this or could it have been that or could it have been this?
No.
At the end of the day, it's not the platform. We're not the people to be discussing it. So just leave it to the authorities. The guy will deal with the ramifications of his actions, regardless. He has affected and hurt a lot of people and families. So.
They're apparently not investigating it as a T.
Yeah. No, I know that.
Sorry, Ange?
They're not investigating it as, I'm not going to say the whole word, but you know what I mean, a T crime.
Yet you all are. No, we're not, though. We're discussing that Sophie Bailey has used that just to end up on the FYP.
Yeah.
But there's no excuses for what the guy's done. The guy's done terrible things. But anyway, change the topic of conversation from who's done what. Stick to the Sophie Bailey has done that.
Can I also just say about the hungry guy, Tina, because he was saying in the comments he was white, because I think people were saying in the comments, they just assume that he's an immigrant, he's not white and things. And listen, you know, it's not about colour. You know, anyone can see a T, whatever colour. Look at New Zealand. Church in New Zealand, he was a white New Zealand man, and that was classed as a T. You know, but people make these assumptions, and it's not right. So I think it was important for them to come out with he was a white man because of people's assumptions.
Yeah. And listen, at the end of the day, what he did was completely out of order. He had there was no care for people around him. And then
Ange, Smiles, please stick to the topic. Do not discuss the situation itself. Discuss the Bailey thing.
This is what I'm doing.
It's too triggering for everyone. Look at the comments. Everyone's getting angry with all of us because we're discussing that.
Yeah,
Stick to what Sophie Bailey has done and stay away from that part. I love you, Smiles, but I don't want to send you up the Swanee.
No, but what I mean is that Sophie thinks that's okay. This is my point. She thinks that that's okay. She doesn't see there being a problem with that. She finds it funny. It's not funny at all.
No.
You know? No. That's the problem. The problem at the moment is her, because it's almost like she's mocking it and finding it funny, and it's not funny at all.
Yeah. Guys, someone just wrote, who are you to say what we can speak on? The thing is, I don't want any misinformation out there. I don't want people speculating, oh, is it this, that, it was this, because that's misinformation, you know.
Angela, what happened to that woman who spread misinformation? Tell the app what happened to that woman who spread misinformation. Where is she now?
She didn't spread misinformation, but she got 3 years. But she made a comment during the riots to say something about the hotels, about BUR and the hotels. That's what they should do, or something like that. I can't remember exactly the comment, but she did get 3 years for a comment like that, because it is inciting hatred and inciting violence.
You've got to be very cautious about.
Yeah, that's why it's so important that you don't spread misinformation, because you can actually rile people up.
Yeah.
And what I don't want to happen is for everybody to get riled up in this live now, and then Angela's got, the SAS kicking her door in.
Yeah.
Although that would be absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, thanks.
But I wasn't on about that.
So please, let's not put any misinformation out there, okay? You know, and let's stick to the facts.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for letting me speak. I'm really sorry, but I was trying to say, did he have mental health? Nothing else. It didn't make no difference to me, you know.
Yeah, I mean, all we want to just talk about is, you know, what Sophie Bailey has said, and people's, and hopefully they're safe, they're okay, and yeah.
She needs a brain scan.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for letting me up.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hello.
Hiya, can I say something? Sorry. I've got a challenge. I'm going to put a challenge to Miss Sophie Bailey. Miss thinks everything's funny. I've had 2 friends injured yesterday, one still in hospital with serious injuries. She thinks it's funny. Right, Miss Sophie Bailey, I will arrange to meet you at the hospital and let's see you laugh in the face of my friend who's seriously ill. Laugh in the faces of the families who've been, have been affected by yesterday.
I think
it's absolutely sickening. I was come across another live and they were thinking all about race baiting it, and it's not. Now, Miss Sophie Bailey, if you think this is so funny, I'll meet you. The Royal Hospital. Take my challenge. I dare you.
Do you think Skelsa, she should be doing a public apology?
She needs to do more than a public apology. She needs to F off now. She's gone too far. This is something that EQ would not do. EQ says a lot. Torian says a lot. But she is below the barrel. She isn't even the crap I walk in. It's absolutely disgusting. She doesn't know the facts. None of us know the facts. There's people in the chat there saying so many people have been unalived. There hasn't yet. So people are spreading misinformation all the time. But I wanted to come up here to give Sophie Bailey that challenge. But she's too chicken SHIT to do it. You upset one Scouser, you upset us all. So come on, Miss Sophie Bailey, put your big girl knickers on. Come and meet me at the Royal, and you stand in the front of everyone on the wards and laugh at them and make jokes about it and say you will do the same if you were in a rush. Come on, girl.
Yeah.
And Levi probably back her up 100%. You stand behind back and try and back her.
Angela, mute Tracy. She's beeping.
All right. Yeah.
It's absolutely sickening. These people are doing it to get money out of something. They're monetising after an actual tragedy. It's sick, twisted. You know, all this back and forth with the different things going on between creators, that's high school crap. But she's made a joke about genuine people being injured. 4 children were seriously injured. 4 people were under that car. One of them, a child. And she wants to joke about it, saying she'd do the same if she was in a rush. What's she in a rush for? To go and make another ex unalive themselves? And yet I'm going to take it below the belt because I'm peeved. I'm absolutely peeved. I was 3 hours waiting and trying to hear from if my friends were okay. I had quite a few friends down there. And I only learned at 10:30 last night that the 2 were in hospital.
Yeah. And someone says there, so the police have made a statement for the social media to stop talking about it. Everyone's talking on this. Everyone is talking on it. You know, why can't people talk on it? It's a tragedy. People. The
one thing that I agree with the police saying is stop spreading the video.
Stop the video, yeah. Don't share the video, guys. Please don't share the video because it is horrific.
And there's a lady that's just been in your chat saying, "Oh yeah, you've said it over and over again." Emily, don't do one, girl. Let's see if you feel the same. If Sophie Bailey said that about your friends.
Yeah. And people don't speculate. And Corie, you are right. Don't speculate because we don't only go with the facts. We don't know, okay? But I think it's like I said, it's important they did put out that he was a white man. Do you know what I mean? Because of people.
Yeah.
But let's not.
And again, people need to remember, Liverpool is a very, very tight-knit community. And Liverpudlians stick together. You don't want to go against Liverpudlians. They're a very tight community. Yeah. So when somebody said something which happened on Liverpudlian turf, and you know something that really bad has happened, it's similar to what happened in Manchester. All the Mancunians were out together because they all stood together. It's the same as Liverpool. So she just made a rod for her own back.
See,
again,
we have a sorry, Corey, we have a
Go on.
divide in Liverpool over football teams. I'm a blue. But when it comes to stuff like this and likes of Hillsborough, we stick together. You upset a Liverpool fan over a tragedy like this, you upset an Evertonian as well. So, Sophie Bailey, I'm calling you out. Go and stand in front of people, every single person in all the hospitals. I can give you the list of the hospitals they're in, and the 4 children in Alderey Children's Hospital, and laugh at them and tell them you do exactly the same. I dare you.
And the only part which I found disturbing over the video, which I sent it to you, Ange, is the fact that she's a mother.
Yeah.
And the fact that there was kids involved, like the Scouser just said now, you know, there was a baby underneath the car. So there was a child involved, and that's coming from a mother's mouth, laughing and mocking it. Do you know what I mean? She's got her own kids. If this was her kid, any mother, when something happens, and I've seen it with my own mother, when something happens to another mother's kid, the mother will always put herself in that situation. Why didn't Sophie? And the truth of that is, she's got no empathy. She doesn't care. Yeah, she doesn't care.
Sorry, I will say whatever point I want to say. Thank you very much. Go away. Oh, do you know what? This is why I'm so sorry, Ange. It's just really triggering. I've got people saying, all right, you've made your point. I've got all this. Just, if you don't like what I'm saying, go away. Yeah. I'm stating a fact here, and I'm stating a challenge to a girl, a little girl who thinks it's funny to joke about tragedies like this.
And can I just say, I know a lot of people talking about the Sophie Bailey situation. Everyone is mad. She has put this out herself by going on social media and rage baiting. She has done it. And I just feel, I don't know what the resolution is, but she definitely does need to make a public apology. And hopefully the people will forgive her and, you know, and move on. I don't know.
No, we won't move on from this.
Well, I don't make
This is something we won't move on.
Yeah, no, it's
we'll forgive, but we'll never forget.
Liverpudlians don't forgive.
Yeah, sorry, that is the wrong word. But yeah, you know what I mean.
And same with Alex Brigham as well. Making the joke about running someone over backwards and forwards, and he knew what was going on. He's a disgrace as well. So he can join Sophie Bailey as well.
And guys, I didn't mean move on. That's the wrong word. I don't mean move on from the tragedy. I'm talking about what Sophie has said.
Did that as well?
Yeah, last night.
Yeah, but I everyone knew about the Liverpool, but I don't know. You know, when I think about it, did he actually know about what happened in Liverpool when he said it? You know what I mean?
He plays clips beforehand.
Oh right. Oh right. Yeah, well, it's not a laughing matter, is it? Yeah.
No, it's not a laughing matter, and you know, it's just affecting families and stuff. Do you know what I mean? People going out worrying out of their mind because they didn't know where their relative was or whatever, you know. And she's sitting there and laughing about it. It's not funny, Sophie. But you'll do it behind a screen. But I bet you won't meet the lady.
Yeah.
I just think she
This
needs
is all
to
the
take a
conversations that she has. All the conversation which she's having privately, off the app with different people, is the same as how she acts now. And when somebody shows you who they are, you need to believe them. And Sophie Bailey is showing you who she is, but everyone thinks it's all... She's sitting there now going, oh, it was rage baiting. No, it wasn't. You've just been caught out because your mask slipped. Everyone cannot hide on social media. The truth will always come out in the end. It's just with her, she tries to gaslight the audience like she done last time, but everyone caught her out and she got cancelled. So we'll do the same again. It's just this time, Sophie Bailey, nobody's going to keep you up. If EQ, as the honorary Liverpudlian, stands with you after this, I find it nuts. Absolutely nuts. Yeah. And if that's the case, don't show your face in Liverpool, because they won't forget you either.
I agree.
I agree with you. Well,
look how mad.
Scouser, what do you think?
If if I'm being honest, I feel the same. This is something now that EQ needs to prove to all Scousers now that she won't back.
I'll just say, look at EQ's reaction when I said about Hillsborough, and I didn't have a clue what I was talking about. It was Sam Walker, who is from Liverpool, actually watched that video and said, no, Angie didn't know anything about the Hillsborough when she made that comment, which I never did. I really didn't, because I'm not from this country. It was like in 1991 or something, and I've never heard of Hillsborough. But and that's when it was like, yes, Sam Walker, and I have a lot of respect for him for defending me on that, because he watched the whole video. People took clips of it. Yeah, like EQ, she took clips of it and she was mad about it, until I played the whole live. That's when people realized I really didn't know anything about it. Do you know what I mean? And it was just a misunderstanding. So if she's going to be, surely she's not going to stand for her on this one.
I think she'd lose a lot of us Scousers if she done.
I didn't know she of no, thank you. Yeah.
I don't think she's got her in her to be so well, saying that, EQ is not a very empathetic person anyway. She's laughed in the face of many very triggering topics. But I don't know, I really hope not, Scouser, because that's all she ever said to me was Liverpool didn't stick together. I remember her telling me the story about, obviously, the Sun newspaper, and everyone boycotted the Sun newspaper in Liverpool, so you all stuck together on that one thing.
Yeah.
But EQ was in this box less than half an hour ago, saying that she was going to promote her. She was going to promote her live for tonight. So I'm hoping when she sees, because she's still watching, she's in the bar, she's watching us. I'm hoping that she'll see the comments, she'll see the stuff that you fellow Scousers are saying, and realise that she can't stay there and do it.
See, if EQ, you are listen, I love you, girl. I've backed you with other things you've done. But with this, if you don't back up, be the proper Scouser that you say you are, and back us and make Sophie Bailey pay, basically, you'll lose a lot of us. But you probably might say, oh, well, I don't care, sort of thing. But it's upsetting, especially it's hit home with me because, yes, I have two friends who've been injured. One was released from hospital, but one is still in hospital.
EQ, when you are listening to everybody in the box as well as the comments, please just don't forget where you came from. You came from Liverpool. And it was Liverpool that was, I'm not going to say under attack, I'm not going to cause any outrage like that, but it's Liverpool that have been affected yesterday. So you need to stand with Liverpool.
Can I ask you all guys a question? Because obviously when I first came in, I was mad, because I can't get that video out of my head that, someone sent me. However, now, I'm a little bit calmer. What's the resolution? Do you think she should do a public apology? I think she needs to do that, doesn't she? Do a public apology to people that have been deeply offended, especially.
100% she needs to stand up and she needs to be accountable for what she said, and she needs to apologise for that, because I know whether people accept the apology or not, she still needs to do it. And do you know what I mean? Because otherwise it's just going to show her even more for her true colours and the fact that she wouldn't have cared. So yeah, I do think she needs to come live and do an apology. She needs to be heartfelt apology as well, not just that I'm sorry. It needs to be
no buts in it neither.
Yeah.
Yeah, no buts in it.
Yeah, and she also needs to remember that people do rage bait on here, but that's on TikTok. You can't rage bait on a tragedy like that. That's real life.